Greetings my friends, I'm doing 10,000 pull-ups to pi. I'm doing 10,000 pull-ups to pi. I'm just a normal guy who's doing 10,000 pull-ups to pi. So I was just looking around there, just felt duller in here. I don't know, again, I don't know if this light needs slightly moved around or, I don't know. The main light's up there. No. Anyhow, maybe it's just my eyes. Okay, so today my friends, we are on to day 77 of the 10,000 pull-ups to pi challenge, and we're trying to recall digits 7,601 to 7,700. Lots of sevens there, getting a bit of a lisp going on. And we've still got like the 9 kilo weight vest here, so we'll see how the forearms will respond to this. Yeah, they were hurting a bit yesterday, I must admit, but don't feel too bad again today. We'll just take it easy. So okay, I'm going to get through this one fast. I say it every time. Right. Quickly say though, so I'm trying to get 10,000 digits of pi in my head while doing 10,000 pull-ups. That's just thrown in there for fun, but it's actually not. There's other reasons behind this type of stuff. I'm looking forward to getting the pi out of the way, because then I can start to actually put out content of the things what I'm really trying to strive towards, which is it's a big project. It's an ongoing project, basically until I'm nailed in the coffin. So I've got these ideas of what's going to go forward, but right now I'm not going to start really mentioning them until I finish the pi. But the pi, the memory, all kinds of other things is going to be part of these challenges, growth. It's all the same type of stuff. But anyhow, but for now we're still on this. So we've still got 4 weeks to go after this week. You know, it's getting close. It's getting closer to the finish line, but it still seems distant. But I can start to taste it. Okay, so after the first 50, I'll talk about my techniques that I'm using to try and recall these digits. So again, today it's the second real day on Infinity Wars. I'll go into that a little bit later on as well. What I'm using that and how I'm trying to memorize all these digits and keep them in the head in a sensible type of way. Okay, so you won't be able to see. I'll write it on the board once I do the digits, but you won't be able to see the board until I bring it down later, after closer to the camera, after I've done the full 100. Okay, let's just crack on. Okay, so I'm starting as always. I've got 2 locations in mind to start with, and the first one, just to let you know, I'm flying past the sun, where the Hulk's kind of getting beamed to Earth and he's fine. So that specific location is where I lay the first group of digits, the first 5 group of digits, and then we're back down on Earth, and we've got more space on this one. I'll talk about that later though, but let's crack on. Oh, I kind of warm up before I start, and then I let the forearms go a bit cold, but okay. 9, 1, 6, 4, 2, 1, 9, 3, 9, 9. Just as long as I get that chin up or just above the bar, that's kind of what I'm aiming for. Right, 9, 1, 6, 4, 2. And 1, 9, 3, 9. Sorry, did I say 4 there? 1, 9, 3, 9, 9. You're drinking some wine, is what is 9. Yes, that's what's happening. Okay. Get the next couple again. Yeah. 4, 9, 0, 7, 2, 3, 6, 2, 3, 4, I believe. Yeah, I wasn't convinced on that last digit there, but I think it's right. 4, 9, 0, 7, 2, 3, 6, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Yeah, this extra kilo is taking its toll a little bit on being able to do the 10 pull-ups each time. but I'll persevere through. Might take an extra couple of seconds to distract you while I try and get the energy back. Okay, so see where that is there. Okay, now I think I know where we're going next. We shall see. 6, 4, 6, 8, 4 and 1, 4, 1, 1, 7, 3. Oh, I just touched the ball with my chin there. Right, 6, 4, 6, 8, 4, and 4, 1, 1, 7, 3. You know, I am quite clear on this 100. I feel a bit as though it's more logged in my head than yesterday's, but again, still doing the pull-ups and trying to recall things is kind of, you know, like, oh, is that a 5 or an 8 or something? So, you know, forgive me if I'm stuttering a bit on certain things. Okay, right now, so we're in Dr. Strange's building here, but now we're about to leap out for 3 stations, and then we're going to come back in there on the bottom one. So you're allowed to move around. I'm just following the movie. Right. Okay. 9, 4, 0, 3, 2, 6, 5, 9, 1, 8. Whew. Man, me weak. 9, 4, Novak Djokovic. 0, 3, 2, 6, 5, 9, 1, 6, 5, 9, 1, 8. Okay, right. Oh, stop for just a second here because I want to get this next 10 done in one go. Because the first 50 I've always managed to do the 10 pull-ups, and then usually I get to about maybe the first 4 or 2 sets of 10, and I'll drop it down to 5s. But right, let's get in my head again. 6, 5, 6, 5, 9, 1, 8. Okay, 6, 5, 9, 1, 8. 0, 4, 4, 5. 4, 0, 4, 4, 3. Sorry, I just lost. Oh, I lost my concentration there. 7, 8. Oh, I'm going to drop down. I failed there. 7, 8. So I lost my train of thought there, and I lost strength. 7, 8. Oh. 0, 5, 1. Okay. 4, 0, 4, 4, 3, and 7, 8, 0, 5, 1. Okay. Yeah, I was feeling the extra kilo, and so anything jump out. That's wrong. No, I think we're good. Okay, so let's quickly go through how I managed to memorise these digits. Okay, so first of all, you've got to convert the numbers into something usable, tangible. I don't know if that's the word, but so we'll convert numbers into letters first. So we'll do that. There's quite a few systems, but the system we're using here is 0 is O, 1 is A, 2 is B, 3 is C, 4 is D, 5 is E. First 5 letters of the alphabet. 6 is S. Sounds like a sound. So 6S. 7, probably the G7 summit. So 7G. 8, again 8H. And 9N. Shall I say for 9? Okay, so then got the letters. You can see how the system works there. Create a person, action, object list, which is what I've got here. So the first 2 digits is the person, the second 2 digits is that person doing an action, but the action is of this person as well. So 91's a person and 64's a person, which is Steve Davis, the snooker player. So 91, which is Neil Armstrong, is playing snooker, which actually works out quite well because that was a space scene going next to the sun. And then 2 usually represents bird for me. It could be shoe if you're rhyming, number shape and number rhyme. Yeah, so, okay, so, well, person, action, object list. So what I was saying, you convert the numbers into letters, then you construct the person, action, object list. So 00, Ozzy Osbourne, biting the head of a bat, or just doing Ozzy Osbourne things. He's got his glasses on, whatever. I use these examples to start with straight away. So I use the bottom of the 00, and 99 is Nick Nolte chasing around Eddie Murphy, or Eddie Murphy. If you see Eddie Murphy, you almost don't have to see Nick Nolte then, because you know Eddie Murphy is the action in a way, or he's arresting Eddie Murphy, or Eddie Murphy is always swearing, as he's kind of was a bit renowned to do in the films. So yeah, so that's their action. And in between all the other numbers, so 01 is Neo actually, so that's one that isn't the letters there, but he's the one. So, and it's a good, he's got the action, he's giving it the old whatever you do. There's loads of things probably from the Matrix that you can picture an action from Neo. 02 is Orlando Bloom, so we're back on the O Orlando to B Bloom, and he's not obviously, but you know, I've got him from Legolas just shooting the bows. I think it's a really good one. He's probably been in other films. I mean, obviously he has. What do you call it? The one with the ship. Sorry, the weight of this thing was just right. So that's the action there. 03. I'm not going to go through the whole thing, but okay. 03. Oliver Cromwell. His action is getting beheaded. 42. David Beckham kicking a football. And all the way through. So person, and the person has an action. So like I say on here, 91 Neil Armstrong, so he's just floating in space. He's kind of, well, you're not using the action, but I usually still have a bit of the action of the first person. So he's in a spacesuit, obviously he's in space, and he's playing snooker. And the last digit is, I constructed the last digit as a person, is a number shape or number rhyme. So it's because it's a single digit. So 0 is O, is bun. Sorry, that's wrong. 0 is hero, 1 is bun, 2 is shoe, 3 is tree, 4 is door, 5 is hive, 6 is sticks, 7 heaven, 8 gate, and 9 vine, 9 wine. Again, whatever rhymes with the number. Or the shape, like 0, hula hoop, frisbee, pizza, planet. You have it as an orb. Stargate is a really good one I've mentioned before, because it's got like the action, you can hear the sounds of the Stargate going on, you've got the whoosh thing coming in and out, then someone can appear through it. So that's a really quite a good one to, I've started using that a lot. Again, 1, just anything that looks like a 1, a spear, a pencil, an arrow, or again, I quite often just have it as the bun, so it's eaten. So it doesn't matter what they're eating, because it's the only number that I have where eating's involved there. So if a character or the situation is consuming food, then I know the last digit is 1. But quite often I also maybe put them holding something else that resembles a 1 as well, so I'm kind of doubling up. 8 looks a bit like a snowman, so it's usually a winter scene. 4, again, door, or it looks a bit like a boat. 2 looks a bit like a swan, so it's bird, but again 2, or shoe, but I usually just have birds. Anyhow, so that's what we do. Put them on locations. Like that one is beside the sun, This one is Darth Vader, which is An, like A-N, because Anakin Skywalker. So, and he's doing the action of Chuck Norris. So he's actually smashing through the big glass window of Doctor Strange's house. So it's a nice picture to see. So Darth Vader's kung fuing his way through there, doing some Chuck Norris manoeuvres, but he's also drunk on a bottle of wine. So he's like, you know, he's whatever, he's out of control, Darth Vader. So that's that location. Then with the Doctor Strange and Wong is standing on the stairs, and I've got Duke Nukem, which is John Cena, doing James Bond things. So he's got the gun, and then he's shooting the bird off the heads of Doctor Strange and that. So there you go. So and then you just play locations, and then add these characters on with the person, the action, the objects, and things, and then that's kind of how it works. Right. So let's crack on. Yeah. So 7. I'll do probably 2 sets of 10 here, and then we'll drop it down to 5s. Okay. So 7, 8. Right. So I'm just getting that image. That's where there's some stones floating in the air in a hologram, and now Doctor Strange is going to do something with these with the time stone. So that's what this image is now. 3, 3, 3, 8, 9, 4, 5, 2, 5, 7. Okay. 3, 3. What did I say? 3, 8, 9, 4, 5, 4, 5, 2, 5, 7. Okay. 4, 5, 2, 5, 7, and 4, 2, 3, 9, 9, 5, 0, 8, 2, 9. Dropping down to 5s now. 4, 2, 3, 9, 9. So David Beckham is he's kind of kicking the football almost over it then, but he's always doing karate moves as Chuck Norris, and again he's drinking a bottle of wine. 5, 0, 8, 2, 9. So a lot of people are getting drunk. Or quite often I do use 9 as balloons as well. Either a balloon on a string, hot air balloon, thousands of balloons, whatever type of balloon. A lumen balloon. Right. Okay, so now we're leaving the house of Doctor Strange now, and we're going outside. There's things happening. Right, I'm just going to do these in 5s now. 9. Oh, wait a minute a second. Sorry, I'll start that again. I was a bit confused. I was about to do them backwards there. Start again. 6, 5, 9, 1, 2, 6, 5, 9, 1, 2. This next one, I got this wrong quite a few times. I got the numbers, but I kept on flipping the first 2 digits with the last 2. So again, it's a common thing. Well, for me it is. So if it's for me, then it's probably a common thing for lots of people. 2, 8, 5, 0, 8. 2, 8, 5, 0, 8. Okay. Right. And again, this one. Again, I did flip these a few times as well. As I flipped. Which one? No, I just got that one wrong earlier when I was going through them, but I corrected it. Sorry. distracting myself here. 28508, right, okay. 5, 5, 5, 8, 2, 5, 5, 5, 8, 2. Okay. Now they're going around the corner. There's a big, huge, big circular spaceship that's just floating there. And actually, it's quite a, this one was quite good for my mind. I'll explain when I've done it. 1, 5, 7, 2, 5. Yeah, so 1, 5, 7, 2, 5. So 1, 5 is Albert Einstein. 7, 2 is George W. Bush, ex-president. So, and 5 is a snake for most of the point. So, like I said, this is a big circular, looks like a big donut thing, spacecraft that was floating in the air. So, spacecraft, you know, space, Albert Einstein, also looked like it could be a big black hole thing, even though it wasn't black in the middle. But so I had Albert Einstein standing in the middle, floating there in the middle of this spacecraft, and he was at a podium because the action for George W. Bush is just standing at a podium giving some presidential speech. So Albert Einstein's there talking about, you know, the world being taken over, whatever. And then 5 is actually the ship. It was just like, so instead of being made out of metal, it was made out of a snake. You know, so that one just worked straight away, and I've never had a problem recalling it. So yeah, like I said, sometimes the work, sometimes you have to do a bit harder work. No, I can't even say it. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. A bit more effort to get the images in your mind. A bit harder. Yeah, okay. I'll just leave that one for now. Okay, right. Final 2. 0, 3, 1, 0, 7, 0, 3. I think my voice is going again. 0, 3, 1, 0, 7. I kind of, when I did this workout thing last year, I'll finish these, don't I? 1, 2, 5, 7, 0. 1, 2, 5, 7, 0. Okay, let's see how we're getting on. Or how we're going on, should I say? Okay, I think we're good. I think we've got a clean slate. Yesterday I did get one digit wrong. Again, I'm not 100% sure if I said it correctly or I just wrote down the wrong digit. I don't know. Oh, sorry, there we go. Yeah, the board of truth there. So once again, we've got the 100 done, and we've got a clean slate. So I would say that the majority is, I usually do get the 100 correct. And I think out of 7,700 now, I've probably got about 5 digits incorrect, and it's usually the last digit. And again, on a few of them ones, I knew the answer. I just either put down the wrong thing or just inverted it. And there's a station that I missed out once, but I knew the digits. I just slipped over a station. So yeah. Anyhow, let's take this thing off because, like I said, I don't know if you can notice, but yeah, you can hear a bit more gruffness in my voice. And last year I was doing this challenge, and again, I don't know if these things were healthy for us. I mean, I'm 51 now, so I was 40. Was it last year? Yeah. So Yeah, so literally I was 50. I think I actually finished it maybe on my 50th birthday as well, last year, where I was doing the dips, the pull-ups and the sit-ups for a speed thing though. And initially, so I did like dips. I don't know if you saw it, it's on my site. So I did like 10 dips, then went down there, 10 sit-ups, then 10 pull-ups and 10 dips and that. And I did it as fast as I could to do 100 of each, so 300. And I had it on my board here. I was so the first time I did it, I think it was 13 minutes and 15 seconds. I think that's what it was. And then I did it 30 days in a row. Actually did it 30 days in a row that time. I wasn't like just doing it 5 days like I am with the pie. But then I think each week I was adding the extra weight, like the kilos or 2 kilos or whatever it was. So I think at the end of it, I was doing the thing with 6 or 7 kilos. And then the last 2 days, sorry, I'm not swearing there. The last 2 days, peace brother. Then I took the weight vest off after building up. So you know, you just like you're doing it with then you're like, woo, I'm floating there. Then I did it as fast as I could, and I did it in something like under 8.5 minutes. Actually, under 8 minutes. Even though I hit the time, it was about 8 minutes. Sorry, 7:57, which was like insane. I didn't think I could do it that fast. And there was this guy that I kind of follow. I can't remember his name. Fit guy who does insane pull-up strength and other things. And he did that, and I think it took him over 8.5 minutes. And I broke his time. I mean, he was, yeah. So I was like, I didn't think I could do that. But the repercussions were this kind of gravelly voice that I have now. I think I damaged my lungs or something. I'm not kidding. It's kind of like they definitely went down an octave or something. So yeah, that was probably a bit dangerous, but I like doing challenges and I don't like quitting on them. But yeah, health risks to anything that you do on these things. So you know, disclaimer there. Okay, so well, I think that's it for today anyhow. So we got through, did okay, everything was right, and we're getting there. I learned another 100. Well, yeah. A couple of 100 yesterday and today, so I'm still 900 ahead now, which is good. I'm going to try and stay 900 ahead, maybe get to 1,000 ahead, which means I'll be done in 3 weeks, kind of up to the 10,000 of the knowledge. But then I'll have another 2 weeks where I've got to do obviously the last 2,000, last two 500s, which is 1,000. But it means I'll be done with having to learn each day the extra 100 and go over it. So I'll have the full 10,000 in me head. A lot of it will be in there because I've been doing, but it just needs real bedding in. And I don't know how long it'll take me before it's like, you know, you just know it inside out, upside down, back to front, all that stuff. And I've put so much work into it that I'm not going to let it go and be like, oh yeah, I'll do that in a few weeks or whatever, because no, I need to stay on top of it. Anyhow, I'll see you tomorrow, my friends. I hope everyone's well. Bye pie. Bye pie, American. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the time, by the way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. Facebook's probably like, why are you putting these videos on nearly every day? So I'm not sharing them. I'm doing so many things wrong. 2 seconds. So I've got an itchy eye. Hello. I'm doing so many things wrong right now. Oh man, you know, you just want to pop your eyes out and just dip them in a solution. But yeah, I know this is not the time to talk about this stuff. And again, judging from the analytics, most people, if they turn on to these things, that it's about, is it 10 seconds or 13 seconds that people watch? So I think on the analytics, like 0.02% or 0. Whatever got to the end of any of these videos. So I kind of don't blame anyone. It's but it's still a bit disappointing. But I understand why people wouldn't watch all of these things, and that's just bonkers, you know. But I'm just doing this as proof to say, look, there I went and done them, you know. So that's kind of why I'm doing it. But yeah, I'm going to talk a lot more about these things because you don't know what I'm talking about yet. But again, just learning how to build a business. Yes, and it happened again. You know what? I was giving this big speech about things which probably didn't need to be said, and I'm not going to go over it again. So wherever I cut out, I'm sorry that you didn't hear my words of wisdom. Maybe I'm going to bring that out again in the future. Don't worry. Yeah, you haven't missed too much there. You know, it was just a bit more pondering thoughts about how I'm going to go forward and the things I'm going to put out and learn. And I'm excited about it, and so should you be. Yes, get excited. Okay, my friends, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.